guys, welcome back to the next episode of our Pokemon Theta Emerald EX Nuzlocke. In the last episode, I remembered to use a repel before we got to this route, because we're going to be getting an encounter in like literally 30 seconds, but also in the last episode we caught a whole bunch of Pokemon from around the world, from around the Hoenn region, at least on the left side of the map. And in today's episode, now that we finally have the ability to use Surf, we're going to get on Walther's back and we're going to head over to the west. East. I don't know how I still know that. Never eat soggy worms. Simple and easy. I don't know how I still don't remember that to this day. We're going to be headed over to this side of the map where we have some exciting things. First of all, I would like to get the good rod from this guy, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that from him. And we're also going to get, this is Route 118. We have not gotten an encounter here yet, which is why I purposely avoided that water. We may fight this guy first. You know what? Let's fight this guy first. Get some solid, juicy experience. We're going to be fighting a lot of trainers in today's episode as well, but my goal is to make it to Fortree City by the end of this, so we may need to do a little bit of speeding up along the way. Level 39. He is physically defensive, but I think 2 Horn Leeches should still get the job done. Yes, 2 Horn Leeches will get the job done, and he's going for the Rock Blast instead of the Icicle Spear, so he's just not smart, which is fine. Allow me to begin today's episode, by the way, with a little humble brag. I took a nap just now, and it was only an hour long. Now, before you go out in the comments, I don't know, Rick, an hour-long nap still seems pretty long, don't you think? Before you even think about typing something like that, know that my naps are usually closer to 3, and so a 1-hour nap is pretty good for me. That's like 66% improvement in terms of nap time. I'm trying to cut down napping in general, or at least if I have to do it once a day, keep it at like 30 minutes to an hour. I think I've read before that 30 minutes is like the prime. Hello, Stavi. Hi, Gilmore. It's me, Steve, and we met in a cave near Dewford. Have you met many kinds of Pokemon since I saw you? There are many, many kinds of Pokemon in this wide world of ours. If you wanted to raise only your favorites, that's fine. Perhaps you would find it more fun to raise all sorts of Pokemon. As a trainer of Pokemon, what do you think? Of course, it's not any of my business. It would be nice if we were to meet again somewhere. I was kind of hoping he would give me Latias like he does in ORAS, but you know what? That's fine. Now, obviously, we're gonna need, these are bird trainers, so we're gonna want to switch to, I'll just put Wand out front just because. We're gonna want, did not mean to use Calm Mind there, but it's okay. We're gonna want to take out these trainers so that we can, I mean, you don't have to take out the trainers to get an encounter in an area. I don't know why I worded it like that. It's not like it's prerequisite to do that, but we're still gonna do it anyway. We're gonna, Poison Jab, Farfetch'd, huh? I'm very glad I went for the Drain Kiss. Hopefully we'll still one-shot. Not quite gonna one-shot. He's not gonna crit on this Poison Jab, so Wand is gonna be totally fine. The Drain Kiss is gonna mess the entire screen up, and we're gonna continue on with our lives here. I also need to, I'm bad at it because I'm loud. I need to try and sit closer to the microphone and talk quieter, because I had some blankets up on the wall before, but then I had some company over and I didn't want to seem like a weirdo who hangs blankets on the wall, so I took them down and I forgot to put them back up, so my echoey room is worse than ever. I noticed it when I was editing the update video that I uploaded a couple days ago. It's real bad, and I need some of that audio foam like yesterday, if at all possible. Let's go ahead and heal up Wanda. Probably should have grabbed some, probably should have stocked up on potions before we did this, but you know what? It's okay. But yeah, I've read before that I think the prime nap time is something like 30 minutes or sometime in there, 15 to 30 minutes. Like when they call it a power nap, they really mean like that power nap time period. He's invisible. That power nap time period is literally supposed to be perfect, optimal for brain function, optimal to make sure you don't wake up feeling groggy, which I gotta say, my 3-hour naps do tend to leave me feeling a little groggy. I don't actually feel that groggy right now, which is really nice. I forgot we had Ice Beam on this thing, so we actually have a Flying type Murderer in Walther. So I should be using Walther a little bit more often, and also he's just beautiful. He's just good looking. It's a good looking sprite. We have Surf, so I really don't see the use of Muddy Water, so we will go ahead and pass on that. And I really was just trying to make sure we had enough time for this, what do you call this, repel to wear off, and it somehow has still not worn off yet, so I'd like for it to wear off very quickly if we could. Repel's effect has worn off. I would not like to use another. Our Route 118 encounter is going to be, that is so good, I just realized. Oh my god, hold on. Hold the phone. This is amazing. Now, I know we just caught a Dynamo last episode, so we have an electric type, so a little bit of dupes there. But I can't remember if I found this. I found this during the grinding montage. Underneath the cycling road, we have Manectite. Manectite. We have Manectite. We can have a Mega Manetric. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and catch this thing. And I also know where it. Why would? No! Can you even see me down here? Can you see me down here? Can you see me down here? Oh. Well, that's what I get. I should have just napped for 3 hours. Should have just stayed in bed for 3 hours. Should have just stayed in bed for a full 3 hours. Should have just enjoyed my nap. Instead, I wanted to do a quick nap and record this. Thanks for paralyzing my Pokemon and then scooting your dude right out of there. Well, might as well throw this away. What a shame. What a shame. And there's nothing I can do about it. He just ran. Those are the worst. We've had a Kadabra teleport on us, and we've had an Electrike use that on us. It's like there's just no winning. There's literally just no winning in this playthrough, and I don't know why. I don't know who I hurt. I don't know what I did to them. I don't know. I really just don't know. I wish I knew. I clearly offended somebody very badly. This has probably been the worst playthrough. This has probably been my worst playthrough. I mean, both in terms of like I've lost some mons in some very dumb ways, so that's partially how it's already the worst playthrough ever that I've ever done. Also, we've just missed a lot of encounters. Again, sometimes to stupidity, sometimes to crits. I usually try and pride myself. I am super overly safe, or at least I try to be. I try to be super overly safe about not whoa with the crits. I try to be super overly safe to make sure I lose as few encounters as possible, just because losing an encounter to me is one of the it sucks. The best part of these games is seeing the Pokemon you get to capture, and it sucks when you're watching someone do a Nuzlocke and they have no Pokemon. The other thing that's very upsetting is when you look at the Hone map. I was looking at this the other day just to see how many encounters we have left. We have a Route 123 encounter, which we're not going to be able to do yet. Route 119, which we'll do in just a second. No Fortree City. Route 120, Route 121, Safari Zone. Route 122, which I hope there's grass on, otherwise it's going to be another fishing encounter. We have Mount Pyre and Mount Pyre Summit. I think they count as two separate areas. Lily Cove is another fishing encounter. 124 is a fishing encounter. 127 is a fishing encounter. 126 is a fishing encounter. 127 is a fishing encounter. 125 is a fish. You catching the vibe? It's all water encounters for the rest of the game. Evergrande City is a water encounter. It's all water types. The box is already like 97% water types, so it's kind of annoying, but we're gonna have a lot of water types in this playthrough. And if I keep losing mons, we may end up at a point where at the end of the game we just have water types left, which I don't. Not that I don't love water types, but not exactly what I was looking for in a playthrough. Although this game is known for its ridiculously large ocean. Obama site. Well, if we can find ourselves a Snover. So I don't even know where you'd find one of those in this game. Yeah, I have literally no idea where you would find one of those. There's no snowy portions on this. Oh, never mind. There's the icy cave north of Moss Deep. Oh, by the way, Moss Deep, another fishing encounter. I wonder, you guys let me know. No, that's a cheap way out. Oh, by the way, Sootopolis City, fishing encounter. Oh, by the way, underwater, water type, probably. I don't know. I'm looking. Here's something we could potentially do, and you guys let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. It's cheap, I know. And this is the point where I wish I would have randomized this game instead of playing it. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the team we've assembled here, even with it not being randomized. But the sad thing about it not being randomized is that when the game is randomized, when I go, whoa, don't you lick me. When I go for a fishing encounter in any town, it's not necessarily going to be a water type. If I get an encounter surfing, it's not necessarily going to be a water type. It gives us a ton of different avenues. Executor's coming in, huh? It gives us a ton of different avenues for getting more diverse types. And considering I've captured every water type encounter we've gone through thus far, and I have missed a lot of non-water encounters, you can see that our box is mainly filled with water types, which is unfortunate. Again, some of them are unpreventable. Electrike's going to use Roar on you, you're going to cry, and that's what the day is going to be like. Sometimes that's just going to happen. I really don't even want to pick up all these berries. I'm never going to use them. Let's just not even waste anybody's time. So yeah, it's tough because sometimes I don't really know how to... Tauros would have been great, by the way. We have a Lickitung. We don't need any... We don't have any bug types, so you know what? This actually would have been a pretty good Pokemon. Go to Georgie. Run away. I'm going to go heal up real fast. We're going to go use this nice little surfing ability here and heal up. And I think I'm also going to buy some more super potions while we're at it. Just because we're running a little low, and I think our money's actually doing pretty good. We cannot buy Ultra Balls yet, which is unfortunate. I'm going to buy 20 more super potions. Yeah, our money's in a really good spot, so we can afford to do that kind of. Okay, back to what we were doing. But you guys let me know what you think about this. One potential thing we could do is, since none of the cities are going to have grass in them for us to get encounters. So the only cities that we can get encounters in, which like I said are Moss Deep, Evergrande, Sootopolis, Pacific Log, and Lily Cove coming up. All 5 of them are going to have to be fishing encounters as well. And then if you include all of the water routes we still have to hit, I think that's another 5 water encounters. So that would be 10 more water types in the box. To add some diversity there, what we could do is say, here's 5, here you go, here's 5 water encounters for Route 127, 8, 9, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 130. There's like 7 more water routes coming up. Use those as water encounters, but use the city encounters as tokens to re-encounter on a nearby route, or on, oh my gosh, a Heracross would be awesome. To re-encounter on a nearby route. That is another option we could do. Again, it's kind of cheap. I mean, I would consider it's basically cheating. Because you're really only supposed to get the encounter in the area where you get the encounter. That's like the rule of the Nuzlocke. But, I don't know, I'm not doing a type lock here. I'm not doing a water type lock, which is what this may end up turning into. And so it's one option, at least, to make sure that that doesn't happen. You guys can let me know in the comments down below what you think about that, and I might text a couple buds and see what they think about it. But right now I'm leaning that I'm not going to do that. It's a decision we would have to make for like 6 episodes, so don't worry about it right now. But I'll cross that bridge when we get to it. All right, Route 119. Let's see what encounter I can lose this time. I'm sure it'll be something extremely wonderful that we'd love to have, but instead are going to lose. It's going to be... The game takes away, but the game also gives. Now, I will say as well, when I'm talking about variety, we also have a lot of dragon types in the box. We now have Skrelp, which is eventually going to be a dragon type. This Goomy, if we can catch it. We have an eventual dragon type from Trapinch. We have Garchomp eventually. Got a lot of dragon types. Am I complaining? Heck no. I'm enjoying it. Dragon types are awesome. And we may just go full dragon team. I'm very glad that didn't crit. I didn't think that was going to do that much damage, if I'm being honest. That kind of scared me. Let's go ahead and just catch this little Goomy and not have to worry about it. Like I said, when we do get these encounters, what's he going to do? Is he going to run for me? He cannot run for me, I don't think. In my mind, he can't run for me. Does he have the ability to run for me? He might. I also now realize I probably should have bought more Great Balls. Yeah. We had a lot of money. I bragged about how much money I had, and I didn't buy any more. I didn't think the encounter was going to be a rare Pokemon, so I clearly didn't think I was going to need all the Great Balls. If we run out of Pokeballs here, I'm going to throw my controller through a window. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Hey, look at that. You just threaten it with a little bit of violence, and Goomy calms down a little bit. He's very non-violent. Texas gains, yeah, a whole sorts of bunch. Everybody's going to gain some experience because we're having a good time here. Goomy is going to get added to the Pokedex. It's the soft tissue Pokemon, the weakest dragon-type Pokemon. It lives in damp, shady places, so its body doesn't dry out. What's the part? Damp, shady places. Goomy. I'm trying to think in the cell. I'm going back to like 6th grade science here when you learn about the different parts of a cell. Parts of a cell. I don't know why I used to love some of, cytoplasm, ribosomes, the Golgi bodies. I want to start a band called the Golgi bodies. Oh, I almost dropped my microphone. Mitochondria, of course, the powerhouse. You can't forget about that. Do we want to call this thing cytoplasm or Golgi? Golgi bodies. I kind of like Golgi a little bit better. So, we're going to go with Golgi. I don't remember what they do. Hey Google? No, I'm clicking it. Hey Google, what do the Golgi bodies do?
According to Biology for Kids, the Golgi apparatus
I'm glad it's using biology for kids. Alright, it does something with the vesicles. Cool, that I totally... Nope, I totally like that. Golgi. Golgi the Goomy gonna get sent to the PC. We'll go check on Golgi in a little bit. Hopefully once we reach Fortree. For now, I got a whole bunch of bug type trainers to absolutely body. I'm so glad we didn't get that. I'm so glad we didn't get a Kecleon. I am so unbelievably happy that we did not get a Kecleon. Let me tell you, why would I do this against a move that has a high chance to crit? I'm not smart is the answer, is the reason why I would do that. Why would I stand against a move with a super duper high chance to crit? I probably deserve to lose Georgie there, but I will accept the fact that the game did not punish me for my mistake. So we have kind of a scary situation here, and that scary situation is a Pinsir coming in. Probably want to go for Wanda. And hit it with a Moon Blast. Oh, that's terrifying. That's just horrifying. Hopefully this is a 2-shot. It is going to be a 2-shot, which makes me very happy. Take that thing out, not have to worry about it. Heracross. We can stand against Heracross because, obviously, part fighting type. Don't have to worry about it too much. Take it out. Cool, and now we're going to need to use some of our super potions already. Again, I apologize if you hate the speed up button. I know I do too, but we're probably going to be using it a decent amount in today's episode just because so many of these trainers to take out. Hello, Goomy. At least you're a pretty common encounter here, it seems, or at least we just got lucky with our... Please stop. Please stop with the crits and like trying to take out Georgie. I kind of just hate it. I don't even like it as a joke, so if you could stop. Go for the Incinerate. Our special attack's just not high enough for Incinerate to work out, unfortunately. I would really love a water type on the team, I'm now noticing. Like, if I could make a request, I would love to have a water type on the team. I would love to have a water type on the team. Thankfully, Earhart's doing pretty solid here with just some Dragon Rushes. And if I'm not mistaken, you evolve at 48, not 42. I don't know why I thought 42 for a second. If it was 42, I would be significantly happier. This dude's going to use, like, Shadow Ball against me or something because I hate my life. Yep, that's it. That's it. My special defense is going to fall because of course it is. Georgie's having a little bit of a bad luck day, I gotta say. Going to Earhart once again for the Dragon Rush here. It's doing some good damage. I didn't even see what he used, but it doesn't matter. Earhart's dodging left and right, whereas Georgie's getting all these bad effects. Do you evolve at 42, by the way, or 48? I can't remember, Earhart. I want to say it's 42. I think we might have a Garchomp after this battle. I'm having trouble remembering, like I said. I'm having trouble remembering, but my inner heart is for some reason telling me 42. Are we gonna have a Garchomp after this battle? Because that would make this, I mean, the team's already pretty solid if we're not kidding ourselves. The team is already pretty solid if we're not kidding ourselves. All right, it's 48, so you know what? It's still solid, like I said. Just take, a Scyther would have been so dope, and Beldum gave us a Metal Coat. Please stop. So that would have been even more awesome to have. But sometimes things... Oh, I wanted you so bad. You know I wanted you so bad. You know, Yanmega, I wanted you. I asked for you when we saw that Yanma. We need... I mean, don't get me wrong, Georgie's doing gangbusters as our flying type right now, but I don't know. I would honestly, you know what I would love, and I hate that there were no fossils in this for whatever reason. I don't know why the fossils weren't there or whatever. By the way, we're going up against level 41s, you're probably noticing, which is why we're not killing things super fast, which is kind of scary. Which is also why I have the EXP share out, because these things are like really high leveled and it's annoying. So I would like for that to end. Psychic's coming in left and right. Wanda is trying to learn Psychic herself. I love Drain Kiss for the possibility of healing ourselves, but I think it makes more sense to go ahead and just teach it Psychic. We already have a Psychic type, obviously, in Metang, but still pretty nice to have. A Parasect is coming in next. Quad Weak to Air Cutter, which we're gonna miss, but Quad Weak to the second Air Cutter, which will take it out. And a Ninjask for your final Pokemon. You're part flying, so an Ice Beam should do gangbusters against you. Fantastic. Retro wants to learn Ghost Force, which I don't even know what it is. It's Ghost type Fly. I don't like 2-turn moves, so I am going to stop learning Ghost Force because I don't think it's good. I'm gonna go run back and heal again. Remember that whole thing where I said we were gonna reach 4 tree in today's episode? It's seeming less and less likely. We would have to get through the entire Weather Institute, which, you know what? No, we're gonna get done. If you didn't watch the update video, January 1st is when this series needs to be done by. So you know what? We need to start making a little bit of progress. And so we can't just be doing these little, I walked 2 steps in today's episode and that's gonna be it. If you're wondering why I'm not like throwing up a repel to decrease the number of encounters we're getting, it's because, it's kind of scary Pokemon. We do still have the possibility of running into a shiny, and at this point I gotta take any encounters I can get. We've already run into a shiny Crustle earlier in the game, although a trainer had it, so that didn't really help us too much, but still. I mean, I think Dragon Rush is actually the stronger move in this scenario, so we'll just go for the Dragon Rush. Did it make him flinch? It made him flinch. Perfecto. Perfectenschlag. Walter's gonna go to level 42. I didn't see what was coming in. Quad effective Incinerate, even though it's special. Yeah, 2 of those is still gonna get the job done. 2 of those is still gonna get the job done, which makes me happy. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, by the way. I'm realizing, like I said, I think I would love for our flying type. I wish we could have got the fossil counter because I think Arcan might have been a great Pokemon for us. We could really use a rock type. And I'm so upset about the Electrike. The Electrike would have solved all my problems. Because we really just need, it would be great to have a solution to the problem that faces us right now. And that problem, of course, is we have a flying type gym coming up, and I'm a little bit nervous about my ability to deal with said flying type gym. Also, I hate Gyarados. Other than, let me guess, a second Gyarados? No, a Slowking. I'll stay in. Other than Ironhead, heck yeah. I'm sorry, Incinerate, but you gotta go. Other than, first of all, Retro's the greatest Pokemon on planet Earth. But other than Ice Beam on Walther, what do we really have to hit flying types with? Not a whole lot, which isn't good. It's actually bad. The citrus berries could be good, though. I will pick up those berries. That's a berry I could get down with. We also have the Arco bikes. You know what? We may as well do this or the Acro bike. Sorry, may as well do this and see what lies over here. Oh wait, you gotta like do this fancy thing. I forgot. Fancy. Look at me go. Okay, anything over here? Anything over here? I'm sure there's like a hidden item or something like right. No, like Megastone or something. Was thinking there might be a Megastone up there. We're also gonna get the Cast Form. Let's not forget the Cast Form as a static encounter. I try to forget. Is Cast Form a great Pokemon? No. Is it even a good Pokemon? No. Is it even like an average Pokemon? No, not really. It's not really good at all. Why the Fracture though? It's not really even like a good Pokemon. So it's kind of unfortunate that that's the encounter we're gonna get. But like I said, at this point, beggars cannot be choosers, and I'm not in the business of trying to get mad at what the game's trying to give me. We have a Torterra coming in. I know this is scary. I know he's a grass type and I'm a water type, but a quad effective Ice Beam is gonna get the job done. As Retro grows to level 36, and was that an Excadrill? I believe that was an Excadrill. We're going into Earhart. Yeah, we're starting to fight some scary Pokemon, guys. We'll go for the Bulldoze. It's going to be super duper effective, and that's going to be a two-shot. He's going to set up a Sandstorm, which does almost nothing for either of us. And Texas wants to learn Meteor Mash. I think I trust Iron Head more. It's 100%. I know it can't raise attack, but I think I like Iron Head more nonetheless. Okay, yes, I have a Pokénap. Let's go, let's go. We still got many a trainer to fight in today's episode. Like, I'm not trying to just fly past them, obviously, because that's how bad things happen. I stated against a move with a super high crit chance again. That's how bad things happen, so I'm not trying to do this, but sometimes you have to. Why would I go into brain? He actually gets a focus punch off. That's a little ridiculous. Luckily, he's not going to get that one off. Heatmore's coming in. Walther, come on in. Like I said, when you start flying through battles like this is when you make mistakes. Atropius, gotta stay and go for that quad effective Ice Beam. When you start speeding through battles like this is when mistakes happen, which is kind of scary. Oh, we have to fight our rival. Maybe okay, we're not gonna make it to Fortree City in this episode, but we are gonna get the Weather Institute stuff done, because I just realized after the Weather Institute is a rival battle, and I don't know if I'm ready for it right now. Oh my gosh. These Pokemon, man. I just don't know that I'm ready for it right now, so that's bad. That's bad. Hornleech is good though. The Hornleech is awesome. I'm really gonna need like an ether pretty soon. Running out of Hornleeches. Here's a flying type trainer. We can test out the power that is Walther against him. Walther, you want to take this guy down? I think you do, man. I think you do, man. Now, you're not the fastest tool in the shed. Oh, we could really use an electric type too. Ooh, guys, it might make sense to take out... Tynamo. It might make sense to take out Tynamo. Not that Wanda isn't great. She is. I love her. I love the fairy type. But I don't know that it makes the most sense with a flying type gym coming up. Please, though. Please, though. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Let's not. If a wild Pokemon was to take out one of my Pokemon right now, I would lose my marbles. And no, I'm not going to do an impression of that kid. Skorupi would have been a fantastic encounter. A dark bug type. Those are two types that are not currently owned by me that I would love to have currently owned by me. Not going to lie to you. Come on over here. Come on over here. We're going to fight these guys one at a time. You first. You first, little ninja boy. Excelgor, huh? Excelgor, huh? Sounds like a time for Georgie. Going for the Giga Drain, not a big deal. Taken out. That's your only Pokemon. Okay, we're getting some good levels here thanks to the XP share. Getting some good levels here thanks to the XP share. Why is Walther so slow? You think a man like this, he's just got such an aerodynamic design. I would expect him... That did nothing. I would expect him to be a speedy boy, I'm not gonna lie. He's a little less speedy than I really would think he would be. By the way, if we end up being like too overleveled once again, oh, come on now. Everything's so strong. He wants to learn Dark Pulse. You're a beautiful creature. Goodbye, Aqua Jet. Okay, I can't lose Walther now. Hey, here's the thing. I got my water type here. Walther's my water type. I don't want 10 more water type encounters for the rest of this game. Swellow's coming in. That's fine. I can Ice Beam it. He's going to go for the agility like a silly sun. The Swan is coming again. How many Swannas are in here? How many Swannas on planet Earth? Oh, the last one was a Pelipper. Any water flying type I can't deal with. I just can't. I just can't do it. I did not mean to use that on you, Wanda. I'm sorry. Okay. Weather Institute, here I am. We have made it. It's time to pick up that item, and then it's time to go into the Weather Institute and do things Weather Institute-y. Ha ha ha, he said tootie. Okay, can I sleep in this bed, sir? Yes, I'm gonna sleep in this bed. I'm gonna heal very quickly, which is very nice to have. Hello, ma'am. Welcome, how may I serve you? Okay, she sells weather-related rocks. Interesting. We're gonna fight these trainers real fast. We have, starting with a Simipour. That boy's gonna scald me. He's gonna actually lick me and get the full para. He's actually gonna lick me and get the full para, which is fine. He's gonna lick me and get the full para. I don't care. Because I just got a Metagross, which apparently evolves at level 45, which completely exited my brain. I don't know why that wasn't in there. He wants to learn Hammer Arm. A fighting type move could be useful. Yeah, let's get rid of Rock Smash. Rock Smash for Hammer Arm, it makes sense. We will learn Hammer Arm. That is awesome. So we didn't get the Garchomp in this episode like I was talking about, but we did get a Metagross, which I can be pretty darn happy about if I do say so myself. Man, let me say this. This thing's gonna be faster than me. I got paralyzed on turn 1 of Bounce? What is this garbage? How do you get paralyzed on turn 1 of Bounce? Going into Texas. How did that just happen? I don't know what that was. It's fine. Going for acrobatics, that's fine. Going for Zen Headbutt. Texas is here to play. Texas is 100% here to play. We got an Aggron coming in. That's fine. Go for the Bulldoze. That was kind of scary. Not that I don't have a box full of dragon types, but that was kind of scary. Oh. That was kind of freaky. I didn't mean to rest twice. What was I even talking about before that minor heart attack? Oh, the using city encounters as re-encounters. Hey, it's the Pokemon I want. Using city encounters as re-encounters, by the way. Deciding whether or not I do that will honestly probably depend on how many more Pokemon we lose between now and, you know, whenever we get to our Charming Cry. Whenever we get to that point. Nah. No thanks on that Charming Cry. I appreciate it, but not for me. Yeah, it'll probably depend on that kind of situation. Like, if we've run out of Pokemon and all we have left is water types and all we have left for the rest of the game is water types, then I'll probably say, you know what, yeah, let's go ahead and pass on. Let's go ahead and pass on some of these water city encounters and get something different, just for the sake of enjoyment. But if the team looks like it does right now and we're still rocking out with all these dragon types in the box, then I really can't complain too hard. So I think a lot of it will depend on that. So again, still leave your comments in the lovely box down below where the comments go. Please leave them down there, just in case. I hate this Pokemon. I hate this Pokemon. I hate this Pokemon, especially when he uses Charm. I hate it when he uses Charm twice. Hammer Arm's gonna do almost nothing against this thing. That must have crit. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way that at -4 that's gonna do that. So I appreciate you doing that, Texas. You're proving yourself as the best state already. At least of the Pokemon that I have that are named after states. You're definitely my favorite. Wanda's coming in because I'm not smart. Just generally not smart. I wanted to go for the Psychic, but he didn't go for a Poison type move, so that's totally fine by me. We can go for the Psychic here. He's gonna live. I'm gonna go for one more Psychic. He's going for Swift. He must not even have any scary moves for me. Was that any Molga? Was that Emolga coming in? Corsola. Maybe if I didn't go so quickly, I could have actually seen it. We'll go for the Bulldoze. Should be super effective. It is super effective. It's still going to be a 2-shot. He's going for the Power Gem. He endured my hit. Not a big deal. Goodbye, Team Aqua Grunt. We have one more trainer to take care of. I know the time has gone a little bit over, but you gotta understand. This is important. This is important stuff we're dealing with here. We're going to finish the Weather Center out. You're gonna meddle in Team Aqua's affairs. You're either absolutely fearless or simply ignorant, or both. You're so cute, you're disgusting. I'll put you down, kitty. Alright. We'll take on this lady. She should be a little bit more difficult. I'm thinking 5 Pokemon. I'm thinking 5 Pokemon. I'm thinking 5 Pokemon. I'm seeing 6 Pokemon. Starting with the Mighty Enna. Starting with the Mighty Enna. I'm gonna go ahead and get the heck out of here. Go into Wanda. Gonna use a Scary Face. Gonna set up some Calm Minds because I don't care if I'm slow, if I'm super tanky. You set up all the Calm Minds that you want to. He tried to go for the taunt, but it didn't work. At which point, I'm gonna just fire off some Moon Blast. Going for the Play Rough. Why did that do so much? Oh, because you crit me. Oh, because the game hates me. Going for the Moon Blast. Kind of wishing I had Smooching Kiss right now, or whichever, Draining Kiss. Kind of wishing I still had Draining Kiss to get some of this HP back. Depending on what comes in next, I may or may not be able to stay in. George is going to go to level 46, which is great. A Muck is going to come in next, so I'm not staying in, obviously. Let's go to Texas. Texas versus Muck seems like a pretty good. Sounds like literally sounds like a heavyweight wrestling match. Two wrestlers going in this corner, weighing in 300 and a lot of pounds. It's Texas, and oh, look at that. Muck's already dead. Sorry, didn't get to do the weigh-in. Muck's gone. Okay, thank you, Texas, for being wonderful. The next Pokemon that's going to come in is going to be a Lapras. It's a Lapras, kind of scary. Really scary, actually. This is a terrifying Pokemon for me, but the Hornly should get the job done in 2 of them, I would imagine. Lapras is pretty bulky. Just kidding, Retro is the strongest man on planet Earth. She's a lady. And it's not Earth, it's the Hoenn region, which might take place on Earth. I don't know, but you know what? I'll ask Game Freak if I ever get a chance to go there. Next Pokemon coming in is a Roserade. And for that Roserade, there was a cow. E-I-E-I-O. Going into Texas. Hit it with another Zen Headbutt in this corner. Roserade, who is probably pretty dainty and light if I had to think so, because she's made of leaves. So probably not weighing more than at least $1.05. Who do we got next? Who do we got next? A Sharpedo. I don't really want to stay in against this thing, but I also don't have anybody to go into. Except for Retro. I could probably pretty safely go into Retro. Now, this is almost like the roles have reversed, because if you remember, earlier in the game, it was Retro the Phantom against a Carvana. And the Carvana left us on 1 HP. But in this case, look at this. Retro is just much better this time around. So we're not left on 1 HP. I'm glad I wasn't taught a lesson there. That would have been unfortunate. Jellicent's coming in as your final Mon. It's Jellicent. I'm going into Georgie. It's the blue Jellicent. Going for the Shadow Ball. Hoping for some special defense drops because this thing's tanky. This thing is quite tanky. Special D drop? No, not happening. He's going to go for the Shadow Ball as well. It also does over half, which is unfortunate. But our Shadow Ball goes first, takes out the Jellicent, and we are happy campers. Thank you so much. Man, I love Georgie. I'm take back what I said about one of the Archeops. I love Georgie on the team, but it does kind of stink having two ghost types, not gonna lie. It'd be nice to have a little bit of differentiation. It's bad enough I have Team Magma blunder about, but now there's you. What makes you want to sniff around in our business anyway? Oh, boss lady, we got a situation here. Team Magma Mob just passed the Weather Institute. They appear to be headed for Mount Paya. What? We can't waste any more time here. We have to hurry to Mount Pyre too. Team Magma, just you wait. Hello, Professor Cosmo's lookalike. Thanks to you, we're safe. It might be not a way of thank you, but take this Pokemon. Thanks for the cast form. No, I don't want to give a nickname to the cast form. Sir, there's an item behind you, and you are blocking my path to get it. Please move. Sir, move. Sir, move. If I leave and come back, will you move? If I leave and come right back, will you move? Everybody has taken their places once again, which is great. I'm going to heal up. I'm gonna grab that item which is just past him. He moved his keister, which is wonderful for me. I'm going to grab the Rocky Helmet, which is so good. That is so good, Georgie. No, what am I doing? 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 You take this item. Although I do like the metal coat on Texas, I gotta feel like you give that boy the Rocky Helmet. I wish we had rough skin Garchomp, because then we would just put it on him for sure. I also probably have some other Pokemon that I should probably give some items to. Like, could definitely give Earhart the Soft Sand. Black Glasses. I mean, we may as well give that to Walther for now, since he's the one with the Dark type move. Until I find like Miracle Water or something. But it's okay. It's okay. Can I check the PC here? I want to check I never got to check my Goomy. I think you can check the PC here if I'm not mistaken. Please, game. I think you can check your PC here. Yes, you can. Let's check on the Goomy real fast, just to see how he's looking. And we can also check on the cast form. Again, look at this. Look at the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 water types already. And I think we probably have at least 10 more water type encounters. If you love water types, maybe you're fine with that. If you don't like me, then you... Ask and you shall receive. He's holding the mystic water. We'll grab that from him. Let's take a look at Golgi, the Goomy. He's got Sap Sipper and Adamant Golgi. Interesting. I usually like Modest more, but that's okay. Rain Dance, Flail, Sludge Wave, and Body Slam. You can probably learn some decent moves, Goomy, if I had to guess. You could probably learn some decent moves for us. And then Cast Form, you know. I mean, what do you want? I didn't nickname the Cast Form, I just realized. That's how unexcited I was about the Cast Form. Oops, we're not going to do anything with the Cast Form anyway, so don't worry about it, but that's a mistake on my part. I did the same thing with the Why Not. For some reason, gift Pokemon, I just forget to nickname. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this episode, and in the next episode, I'm going to try to take on the next gym in the next episode, so it's a lot to cover, but I'm going to try my best. We really don't have that much farther to go to Fortree City, and then we'll get an encounter over to the right of Fortree City. We may be able to get there may be a couple encounters we can get in the next episode, and then if all goes according to plan, if all goes speedily, then we will take on the 6th gym leader. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.